Donald Trump last week submitted a filing to Judge Aileen Cannon, who is, of course, overseeing the documents case. But in that filing, Donald Trump basically asked her to delay indefinitely the documents trial, which, as we all know, the documents trial is pretty much the most straightforward and obvious one there is. Did you have the documents? Yes, we know that. You freely admit that. This whole trial could be over in like 20 minutes because the issue of whether or not Trump did it is pretty obvious even when he, himself admits it. So we don't need any more delays, but Judge Cannon so far has delayed. On March 1st, we will find out if she plans on sticking with the original May 20th trial date, and if not, she is likely going to kick it past the 2024 election, which is exactly what Donald Trump wants. They have accused Jack Smith, the special prosecutor, of not complying with discovery rules, which is completely not true. As Smith has repeatedly pointed out, Judge, you yourself have actually prevented me from doing a lot of the things you're now mad at me for not doing. Either way, March 1st comes, we're going to get her word, and if she delays it, that's actually the worst thing possible for Donald Trump. Here's what's going on. As we all know, the trial, the January 6th trial, defrauding the government, all that stuff, the big one, in front of Judge Tanya Chutkan, they had their initial court date moved back. So as of right now, we do not have a firm court date for the January 6th trial, but we do have the green light at this moment for that trial to move forward. So Judge Tanya Chutkan's just waiting for a date to become available. And if suddenly Donald Trump doesn't have to go to court for his documents trial in May or June, July, or August, Chutkan can say, wonderful, you've got some free time on your calendar. I'm going to go ahead and put this trial on the schedule. And that would be the worst thing in the world for Donald Trump. And of course, the humor of all of it is Trump has a case, the documents case, in front of a judge that he appointed, a judge who is clearly bent over backwards to give Trump everything he wants. She even moved it to a different jurisdiction where he'll have a much more favorable jury pool. She moved it to about a 70-30 Republican district. So Trump should want that one to go first, right? I mean, you've got your friendly judge, you're going to have your friendly jury, you may get away with all of it. But instead, he's going to push it. He's going to have Judge Cannon push it. Judge Cannon's not smart enough to realize how much danger she's putting Trump in by trying to save him. And then Chutkan can swoop in at the last moment and put her trial on the schedule, which could mean that Donald Trump could actually be in prison by the time the documents trial actually commences. That's probably not going to look good for a jury. Of course, Donald Trump won't be shuffled into the courtroom in an orange jumpsuit and handcuffs. He'll be allowed to wear a suit. He will not be restrained while in court. But if he's already a convicted felon at that point, even the friendliest of Trump juries are going to have a very tough time reconciling that fact with the facts of the case, which are already overwhelming against Donald Trump. So the moral of the story, sometimes be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it, and you might live to regret it. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel, and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.